Guys, I'm tired of this piece of shit of a political commentator because he's just misleading. He gets these Democratic socialists of writing him in a bad spot. He's not helping. He is making it worse. And his mother, there was videos where you see people reacting to this. His mom literally said that if you keep doing this, right now the government is targeting you. They're going to put you in jail. Who knows? They could do worse. Why don't you listen to your mom? She is trying to get you out of this. And look at you, Hasanabi, fucking everything up. Stop. Democrats need to do their focus. They need to get the win, and you're not helping them. You're making it worse. How? Because when they join your stream, because you say, hey, why don't you come on my stream? We could do a collaboration on politics. What kind of politics? Foreign law. Misleading on all this stuff about the United States of America. Huh? Fuck off. Leave these Democratic socialists alone. Because that is why one of them lost, and now look at this. But hey, it's still another Democratic socialist. It's just not the one you were hoping for. And you know what? At least it's a Democratic socialist. If it's not the type of Democratic socialist you like, who cares? She lost for a reason. She wasn't able to focus on the win because you kept saying, hey, let's collaboration. Hey, let's collab. Hey, let's collab. Fuck off. You gave them a loss. You didn't give them a win. But then you have a Democratic socialist that won because he ain't fully at all involved with you. Thank goodness. Good riddance. And you know what? When Democrats win the seats and take the House and remove this asshole of a president out, I hope they remove you, Hassan Piker. Because I've seen things where people on YouTube are showing that your mom is trying to get you out of this, but you don't give a shit. You decide to make America worse too. Why? Why does it always have to be foreign law and then misleading Democrats and distracting them? I feel like Democrats will be much better without you. And yes, I support Democratic Party. I think they're cool. I think they got the experience to win. And I think the best thing they can do is actually keep affordable health care up without you. Without you. Because, like I said, foreign law does not mix well with healthcare or the United States. You would have deaths, which it's already happening, by the way, by ICE security. Criminal actions. You have illegal immigrants getting into the United States. The sight of immigrants that are really bad. And the United States isn't really at all fully part of that history of Muslims, but there is some bad history of Jews here and there. I mean, the United States has a lot of different bad sides of Israel as a dark, dark past. But, like, who gives a shit about foreign law? I sure don't. I don't give a shit about foreign law. I give a shit about more fixing the system, fixing the law, improving it to where Republicans cannot give a shit and do anything. They give up. I hope they give up. And Donald Trump, he is the worst president out of every other president, right? Well, maybe right now he is the worst president of them all. I feel like Obama was good, okay? Mandani, he's doing his thing. He's a mayor. But you also make it hard for Mandani. Stay the hell away from these politics, man. Stay away from politics. You are fucking up the United States. You're not saving it. You're not helping it. You're not helping Democrats win. You're getting them damaged. Well, some of them. The ones who hang out with you. Why you hang out with mostly female Democratic members? I wonder, why was there a clip on YouTube where you were offering one of the Democrats tea? She had tea from you, but the shit is, it just makes you look like you're hitting on a Democrat. Fuck off. These Democrats need to do their job without you. Without you disturbing Democrats, man. This is getting ridiculous. You have someone like Hassan Piker and his mother warns him, don't get involved with this stuff anymore. Because he had got involved even through Trump's first term. And guess what? The Democrats didn't win because of you, Hassan Piker. And matter of fact, they got more backlash from that first term hanging out with you. And I remember your mother went to Emma Now during Trump's first term when he was still in the White House. Your mother tried to get you out, but you said, "Mom, stop! You're embarrassing me." How is she embarrassing you, man? She is saving your ass. Your mom is trying to get you out of trouble, but at this point, now Trump his second term, she can't do nothing for you. If you continue, at this point, she will not be able to help you out. You are either gonna get a death penalty. Who knows? And here's the thing. I don't want this for you, to be honest. I don't want this for any human being. No human being should get a target and a bounty by the government, even if it's both Republicans and Democratic parties. You're not aware of this, but there are a decent amount of Democrats that are not the ones who get involved with you in your collaborations. They want you out. They want you in jail. And the Republicans, they want you in a death penalty for sure. Republicans don't like you at all. But the thing is, Republicans don't give a shit about any American. They are the worst party, the worst political party at this point. I mean, they have always been. Since Trump's first term, the Republican Party has been the worst side of the political party. But Hasanabi, please shut the fuck up. Get out of being a political commentator. Because, yeah, I look at videos where other content creators, I'm just a small streamer, but I'm looking at these content creators showing what your mom feels about you. She worries about you. But the problem is, you are now public enemy number one of the American people and the United States government. Why? Why do you choose to ignore your mother and just continue going on with your bullshit on the United States and putting mislead? You're gonna get yourself killed or probably just put in jail if Democrats are still there. If Democrats are there instead of Republicans, you could be saved. You could be put in jail instead of being in a death penalty. But the problem is, you're also a target by Vietnam's leader, okay? You are also going to be considered a target for your own side and nationality of Israel, Iranians and Palestinians, right? That side of Muslim. But like, come on, man. Come on. Stop. This is not a joke. This is reality. And you're trying to make it look like this is a game. Reality isn't a game. It is reality. But if you make yourself think Oh, reality's a game. I could shoot someone in the head. Dude, you're gonna get fucked. And you're gonna get fucked by the other side of the American government or the Democrat side there. They could put you in jail. Democrats could put you in jail. Or Republicans, if they're still continuing before Democrats get in, you're gonna get fucked. Because Republicans want to exterminate every American. And it won't just be every American, it'll also be you. So you better stop bullshitting because Democrats are not really defending you at all. They're now staying away. Okay? Maybe the ones that still get associated with you, they're also going to stay away. Because now you have just messed up yourself. You have put yourself in a very, very bad spot with not just Republican government, but with Democrat government. I know you want Democrats to win. Okay, so do I. But the thing is, you're putting that one thing out of your head, foreign law. The United States was not built off of foreign law because foreign law had never fully at all existed at all. Republicans want to do something to form a foreign law, to create it. And that's something you support, foreign law. Republicans, they support foreign law. And I know when you're saying foreign law, when you're trying to ask for foreign law, you don't really mean it because you don't really know what you're saying when you put foreign law in your head to come out of your mouth in words. You care about Affordable Health Care Act. Good. I care about it too. And I'm also going to put this one again. You support Democrats. Okay, so do I again. I'm going to put that again. Now, you support Medicare and Medicaid. Okay, that's something you actually support. You don't support foreign law. You just try to make it look like it. You project it in your head and then you let it out the words and just say it without even really meaning it. You're saying that one word that you do not really agree with. And if you did agree with it, then you're fucked. One way or the other. If you're just putting it as an expression, not really as you mean it, then you're fucked. I really hope and pray that you don't become considered put as an immigrant, okay? Because then you're going to be forced to go back. They're going to deportate you to that side of Israel. And here's the thing. Donald Trump is a very big target for one of the biggest sides of Iran. One of them is going to do something to Trump that has been done with a Democratic Senate from the past. They are planning to break and tear off his arm. Good, right? Donald Trump gets his arm turned off if they grab him. I think that is perfect. Republican Party, leave. They run away. They get pressured, they get angry, and they get scared. But Hassan, you're just putting yourself in a very bad position with the government, man. And it's not just Republicans you're putting yourself in a bad position in. You're putting yourself in a bad spot even with Democrats because they are also against you. And these are a lot of the Democrats that had never got associated with you in a collaboration on a live stream. You better pray yourself that you do not have to suffer the same fate as Donald Trump and his Republican Party. But man, it might be over for you, man. And then they could just terminate your social media. They'll terminate you from every social media platform. Do you really want this? If so, just continue on. Just continue on. I hate to see a young man put himself as a bad position as a political commentator. No political commentator has ever tried to mislead like you fully as of now. Only the Republican Party side, right? You have these Republican podcasters that actually they're not too happy with the Republican Party and Trump himself. Hell, even the Republican Party ain't happy with the guy they supported and nominated, right? But like, why does it have to be this way? Why does it have to be a joke? Why does the reality you have picturing and watching inside your head have to be a joke? Because this is reality. This ain't no fantasy. This is not a fairy tale. This is reality. People like me have to see my mom in a nursing home one time every week on a Tuesday because have, I'm scarred emotionally and just with fear and everything. The things I have to see my dad feel, the things I have to see going on with my sister here in the house. We all have health care, but like you are just killing it. You're not saving it. You're killing it for yourself. And no person wants to, no American, I mean, no one don't want to see another fellow American go down. No American wants to see another American get himself in trouble. See, I I I feel like Muslims, Jews, the side there that don't want no part of this. I respect every person in this world that don't want to get involved in this conflict that Trump is putting them into and us. But you gotta stop. You gotta cut her out, man. You are going to be targeted, not just by Americans, but every nation. And it's the bad side of those other nations, man. You gotta shut up. You gotta stop. You gotta get into your head in reality. See the real world. Otherwise, you're going to get killed. Or you're going to get put in jail cell, one way or the other. Whatever they decide to do with you, I feel like you just have to stop. But that's just another American saying he doesn't want you to get yourself killed. Okay, I don't want you getting yourself killed, but you're putting yourself in a very bad spot. And it could go both ways. It could be jail cell or death penalty or deportation. But yeah,